Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today, as always, bringing you guys and gals the latest chapter review of Toriko. Today, chapter 320, that is 320 of Toriko. Now, that being said, if you have not seen the live reaction to the chapter, in this corner right here, boom, annotation, or clicking the link in the box below. Now, this chapter is very simple, very straightforward. And that means that the chapter review should be quick, but I think I'm going to spend some time talking a little bit about the spirit world, the back channel, Guemon, that kind of stuff, because it does have some very important relevance to the future of the series. Very obvious. Now, first of all, the beginning. We get to see the real Flavor Sage Kaka. And like I said before, different facial structure for the most part. And assuming that since they could see Kaka, because Zebra was able to punch, well, Zebra tried to punch Kaka, but the punch phased through Kaka. Therefore, we can assume that Kaka is dead. Kaka is a spirit. So, Flavor Sage, Kaka, dead. That's my assumption, but we're not too sure about that because Kaka hasn't even stated that she's dead. We're not too sure. But Kaka was the one who actually taught Komatsu how to cook pear. Or, I should say, how to capture pear. And that, to me, was kind of weird because I remember Komatsu specifically stating that he didn't remember anything at all. And then that transformed from that to, oh, I remember something, and I remember this person is an ally. This person's the real Flavor Sage Kaka. So that was a little bit too convenient. And what was also convenient, but at the same time, it's a standard for Toriko. You have Komatsu, he has the food luck, the pear ball, the pear testicle, the kintama, that is pear, spoke to Komatsu, just poke right here, and all of the juices that I had within this sack will release, and everyone can consume the juices of this glorious testicle, of this glorious kintama. And listen, it is what it is, alright? It is what it is. Is it a little bit suspect? Oh yeah. Oh fucking yeah, man. Like, no one can deny that. This entire arc has been teetering on suspect, but it's fucking hilarious. I can't deny it. Furthermore, if you could get muscles, like just rippling herbs like that, by eating just a little bit of ball juice, fuck it. We don't see what happened with Sunny or Zebra or Coco in the respect of what power they attain. Like, if their left arms or right arms leveled up in the process, and we can assume that they did. But Toriko's for sure, we saw that. Just boom! And you're like, shit! Another arm red. So, Toriko, you know what's coming, alright? Twin Jet Fork. Twin Mugen Kuri Puncher. And you know it's coming. I'm like, yeah, Twin Mugen. I don't know how that rolls, but it's gonna fucking roll anyway. Oh my goodness. Toriko is gonna be so fucking powerful in the series. So goddamn powerful. But when you see Toriko awaken the other arm of red, it kind of makes you wonder, what's up with Blue? Like, what does Blue want? Because Blue showed himself one time, and that was because Komatsu was able to cook like an air tree, and then Blue fed off that shit. So Blue apparently liked the air tree. But this is Akashi's full course. Like, this is the OD of food. And for some reason, Blue isn't fucking twitching. Blue isn't doing anything. And it's throwing me off. Red needs the entirety, which he did say before. Red needs the entirety of Akashia's full course in order for Toriko to use Red's powers in full. So there has to be an equivalent full course that can awaken the powers of Blue. But who? Like, this is Akashia. He is the gourmet god. Who else can have a full course that is so up to par with Akashia? And it is specifically for Blue's powers. I don't know. People are saying that maybe Blue only wants specifically gourmet cells. But again, that kind of throws you off because we've seen Blue and he really liked that air tree that Komatsu cooked. So, I'm not too sure. And it's kind of throwing me off. Because if that's the case, that means that Toriko has to go on like his own like separate journey into like another realm somewhere to find food specifically for Blue's awakening. And also, that kind of reminds me, now that we have Pear, well, now that they have Pear, and Pear, you know, the soup, they were able to feed all 5 billion apes, and there should be some Pear left over. Odds are is that Toriko is going to do the same thing like what he did for Air. He's going to somehow give Pear to Midora and Stalgion in the Bishokukai headquarters in the Sea Mountain. Bro, I mean, like, fuck, like, why? They're gonna get fucking Midora. Pear. I mean, I stated before that Toriko is gonna become very powerful. Midora is already grossly powerful. For him to awaken his gourmet cells in full? Like, bro. Like, really? Like, really? Like, do we want to make Midora that fucking powerful? Like, dead ass? Because you know what's happening. You know what's happening. So, and I think that they're going to somehow also give Pear to some of the humans, or most of the humans in the human world as well. Because Heracles was able to just blow apart the Iron Clouds, they have a direct line to the human world fairly easily from Muto Island. Therefore, they can go in and out very quickly. So, I don't know how they're going to do it, or who's going to do it, but they're going to somehow bring the food that they've attained from Area 7 back to the human world. Now, we go over to... Because, so, they drink Pear, and then Toriko levels up, and then they have some gender bender shit going on, which is, again, it's hilarious, but it's very fishy. Like, it makes you really step back and say... Maybe Mitsutoshi spent too much time in jail. Alright? Maybe he knew a few dudes and they kind of changed his ways on things. I don't know. Alright? I don't know if Japanese prisons work the same way as prisons in America. I don't know if you have those hardcore uppity motherfuckers in Japanese prison like you do in American prisons. But either way, like, I don't know if it's the case where in Japan, if you drop the soap, all of a sudden there's some big like sumo dude behind you, like, yeah, like, I don't know, I have no idea. But either way, it makes you question things. But at the same time, it's fucking hilarious. Like, you can't deny it. It was weird, but it was hilarious. Especially Sonny, because Sonny, he was like, nah, fuck this shit. Like, nah, what the hell's going? Can't. Like, he's like, no, fuck that, hell no, what's not happening? And then Zebra. I am so fucking happy that they did not show Zebra. I'm like, yo, Zebra is too much of a man's man to be going on some gender bender shit. Alright? Like, you can slide with Toriko. You can slide with Coco. You can slide with Sunny. You can slide with Komatsu for sure, but you cannot slide with Zebra. No. No, I refuse. So either way, it was funny, but it was weird. And again, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because Toriko has a wife, or he's gonna get married at some point. Oh, what up now? And Komatsu too. Yeah, Komatsu has his own. You know, he has his future wifey. It is what it is. All right. So you know, stop bitching. Now, the last thing I want to talk about. So the spirit world, and that's what Pear. When you drink Pear, its unique taste apparently makes two sides of the same coin completely alternate. So Toriko and company can now see the spirit realm. And they can now see the back channels. And I don't know if it's a permanent thing, but if it is a permanent thing, this means that Toriko and company may be able to see other spirits elsewhere. Like, for example, in the future, they may be able to see the spirit of Ichiryu. They may be able to see this. If Acacia is actually dead, they may be able to see the spirit of Acacia. But I don't think he's dead. Like, I really don't think he's dead. If it's permanent, this also allows Toriko and company access to the back channel. Now, this kind of throws me off because we know that Teppei used the back channel in order to assault Komatsu and company and to escape when they had him surrounded. How does Teppei know how to use these fucking back channels? It may have to do with something about Teppei's status. Because we know that he's being controlled by Joa. And Teppei, he has been having an issue with that scar on his face. And I don't know what's going on there for sure, but he has some scar on his face that keeps on growing and, like, you know, expanding throughout his body. So the whole thing here is that there's something going on with Teppei that allows him to access the back channel, which is supposed to be, like, initially it was pockets of space, but now the back channel is a pocket to, like, the spirit world. So the back channel's constitution keeps on changing. And again, that could be an issue with translation. The back channel may still be a pocket of space, and the spirit world is like its own separate thing. And that is the underworld. So again, I'm not too sure about that. If in fact the manga stream translation is accurate, as well as the Biotope translation, because I'm pretty sure on the Biotope translation, it also says that the spirit world is the back channel. So if these translations are correct, the back channel, instead of being a pocket of space, is actually a pocket of the spirit world, which somehow Tepe can access. How, we don't know. We don't know. And then we go over to Guemon. Now this is huge because Guemon, if they can see him now, when they can see the spirit world, well, that means that Guemon, he is passed away for sure. And the guy next to him, I want to say, like the guy who looks like Virgo, I'm pretty sure he's a member of the IGO Zero Biotype. I'm pretty sure he is, but I forgot who the fuck he was. Either way, when it comes to Guemon, now that he's here, he's gonna tell Toriko about what happened with him and how they were jumped by the Nitro when they were fighting against Neo. And he may go and tell them about other specific things that are very important for the future of their journey. And, you know, Neo's involvement and the Blue Nitro's involvement and so on and so forth. So Guemon being there is going to help Toriko and company in the future of their journey. And to what degree, I'm not too sure. But it's going to be monumental nonetheless. And also, one last note. It kind of sucks, I guess, for the spirits, in the sense that if they are actually walking around the same planet, even when they're dead, that means that there is no, like, full-on afterlife. They're just actual ghosts. And they can't eat, they can't, you know, do the things that they want to do, because this is the gourmet age. This is the gourmet world. And you really want to be able to eat, but you can't because you're a spirit, so it kind of sucks. But at the same time, since Para could exist in both realms of the supernatural and the natural, then we can assume that there are also other foods out there that can exist in the supernatural realm, so spirits are still eating. It's a weird thing, I don't know. Again, the specific details only Mitsutoshi knows, and it is what it is. So, King of Lightning, I will see you guys and gals later. As always, make sure to rate the video, comment, and subscribe. It's not that hard. You have a mouse, click, whether you dislike, like, whatever. And that's it. So, have a nice one. Oh, and the chapter rating. Chapter rating, you know, I'll give it an OK plus to good. And I will see you guys and gals later. Now have a nice one.